What's up, guys? Welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show. I'm Tim Gettys, joined by the producer/seducer.
Hello.
Nick Scarpino.
Everyone.
Before we get into all the shenanigans and all of that type of stuff, obviously last night in Las Vegas, very terrible things happened. We wanted everyone to know that obviously our hearts are with everybody out there and everyone involved. And this show is going to be a distraction. It's going to be a thing for us to get our minds away from that and try to remember there's good in the world. Be nice to people. Hug your loved ones. Be good. That's pretty much all I have to say about that.
Yeah. Our heart, thoughts, and prayers are with everyone in Las Vegas right now, including our buddy Danny and all those guys over at
Who are okay.
Who are okay, which is good. They tweeted out, which is nice. It was just a terrible situation. So nothing more to say to that other than this show obviously is we're hoping to entertain you guys a little bit today. If anyone out there is down or needs entertainment, we are here for you.
And the best friends are out there too. I've seen the community's been so great. Seen Reddit, seen the Facebook group, everybody. Keep being you. Now, I don't know what's going on here, Nick.
I don't know. I walked
There's a bunch of chairs behind us.
I walked in today.
There's a TV.
And I walked in and I was like, did Greg start a cult? Is that what's happening today?
No, Nick!
Do I need to,
No, Nick! I didn't start a cult. Who would start a cult? Instead, after launching one of the most successful internet businesses of all time, I'd say.
That's what they say.
I don't see everybody else in USA Today.
Mm-hmm.
I decided it was time to launch another one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day one of Greg Miller Industries.
Oh my God.
Established 2017.
All right, we're doing it.
Thank you. Now, Nick, you might remember Greg Miller Industries.
From last week.
Multiple weeks, don't worry. We held a nationwide, worldwide search.
Talent search.
I'm pretty sure you just asked people for video submissions, and then you hired...
Is the internet not worldwide, Nick?
It is worldwide.
Now it's world. I thought you went from nation to world. I like it. We're going big out here, Greg.
Greg Miller Industries doesn't fuck around, right?
I respect
too
that.
Small with kind of funny for too long.
Now, can I ask you, as the person who's formed a couple businesses, have you actually gone through and done anything that's required to actually be established in 2017?
Yeah,
is it happening right now?
I see you printed out the sign. You ready to
established.
My bad.
I'm sorry. Do I have to go hit up Paul Revere?
Didn't know.
Have old Paul Revere run
That was a good one.
Going,
That was a stupid Nick.
Because when people want to start companies these days, they got to hit up Paul Revere. If he's not available, you just
That's what the Beastie Boys said.
You understand that you're the adult of Kind of Funny. You're the one who established all this.
Sadly, I'm also the one not wearing pants right now.
Weeks ago, I put out the call saying I needed help. I am now an online gamer, as everyone knows. Welcome to October.
That is.
An online gamer, as everyone knows. But I have a heavy cross to bear.
It's true.
I was the first person in the world to get all 2,000 friends on PlayStation 4, to max out the PlayStation 4 friend limit.
Yeah.
It has broken online gaming for me.
Yes.
I, of course, can't keep up with things. I can't look at people's things. So we said I needed to hire someone to come in, work at Greg Miller Industries for one day, delete all my friends, with the exception of the friends I don't want them to delete.
Right now, how are they going to know that?
Because they know Jeff Gersman. This isn't like you. You'd come in here and just napalm the whole thing. These guys are coming in here with a surgical hand.
Fine-tooth comb.
My suggestion was just delete your account. Start over.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Well, this is the thing.
You don't need all those stupid platinums.
You've done the thing where you piggybacked on my great idea, much like Kind of Funny.
Which one of us is smarter?
I said I was going to hire someone to come in here, delete my friends except for the good ones. Then Geneviève Saint-Onge Miller
also
said,
piggyback.
If you're doing this, have them delete my 1,800 friend requests. Then Nick Scarpino, the flip-flopper, always wanting to be the devil's advocate, said, you're deleting people, I'm going to add people.
Right. I like to include people. I don't like to exclude people from the fund.
Well, remember, you can follow me now on PSN. You don't have to be my friend anymore, because I'm verified on PSN. How's your verification going over there?
I don't know. Did you get me yet?
Greg, I have to say, the most important thing about a brand is the branding. It's the colors, it's the logo, it's everything. Your logo's looking good. Your colors, you're matching. You're on brand. I like it.
Exactly.
It's nice. It makes you look like a nice boy that we can trust.
Thank you. Well, so with everyone sending in these amazing submissions, and then two people in my life, one I love dearly, one I'm attached to for the rest of my life for some reason, I decided to expand the position. Originally, there was going to be someone gets a crisp $50 bill. They get to come in here and hang out in the studio.
Right.
They delete the friends. We take them to lunch. And then there was going to be something else. Oh, they get to add themselves to the PSN, right?
Yeah,
When the job expanded, Nick.
Idiots.
When the job
You're
expanded,
all three of you
Nick,
are idiots.
what I did was
Joe, you're in this too.
split it into 3 people. However, the payment then has been split as well. So it went from a crisp $50 bill to $16.66 each for these 3 people.
That makes sense.
But then the bonus
The
is
devil's third.
the bonus is we're gonna record a Game Over Greggy show with them today.
That's fine.
And when I say
Alright.
we, I mean me. I'm doing a
Okay,
Game
so it's
Over Greggy
Greg.
show
It's a
with
Greg
them.
Miller Industries.
So not only are
Game
you
Over Greggy
not
show.
paying them what they're worth, but you're also getting them to do extra work by doing a show with you.
That is correct.
You're an
That's
innovator,
exactly
sir.
what
Dude, this
You're an
business is
innovator.
going somewhere.
This is how you do
You
it.
are.
This is already going
So,
well.
ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome everyone. Your first 3 employees, only 3 employees of Greg Miller Industry. And of
now.
course, Iris, if you're watching, it's a fucking joke. Don't really cut them any paychecks. Don't get on I'm giving them money. But don't
Yeah.
worry about it. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, first, you know him from his appearance on the Kinda Funny Games cast, Cheeks Jr. Come on in here, Mike Doherty, also known as Shannon Doherty.
Double D.
Welcome, Double D. Welcome to the morning show. Welcome to Greg Miller Industries. We're happy to have you here. I thought I was getting a phone call. I thought it might be the IRS right there.
Immediately. It's Paul Revere himself.
Because you come on here, you get your pick of the litter. You can take the laptop station, the PS4 station, or the iPad station.
What's the PS4 station?
No questions. It's a guess. It's a guessing game. That's that one?
Yeah.
All right, you're taking my station. That's the Greg Miller account. You have to delete how many right now? Oh, I've whittled
He
it
has the
down to
hardest job by
800
far.
people. So you've got the hardest job. Do you understand how to use this? You're gonna click on the friends
Yeah.
little face there. All right, you sit on that. Ladies and gentlemen, you're next. Greg Miller Industries employee, A-Rock. Come on out here.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
You are starting this is a great move in your career. You know what I mean? Do you want this station?
I'm immediately going to
All right, cool. You are taking Jen's station. This means that you have to hit the options button on all these requests and say,
Yes.
no, we don't want to be friends. Stay away from my wife, you people.
Yes.
She's mine. Please take your seat there, Rogers. And then, the final employee of Greg Miller Industries, day one, only day one. Only one day.
Nailed it.
Snowbike Mike.
Snowbike Mike. Bow, 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 bow.
Welcome aboard, sir. Welcome aboard. First day of the rest of your life. So you're gonna sit here now and take this iPad, and then anyone who sends Nick Scarpino a friends request, you accept, I believe. Is that right, Nick?
It's up to him. I give it to God.
Okay. What is
Snowbike
your
Mike is
PSN name, Nick?
Look, here's the thing. I'm the keeper of 8 things.
Sure.
Okay. 1, whether or not The Departed is a good movie. 2, whether or not the new Blade Runner is going to be worth seeing. 3, 4, 5, and 6 are open.
Okay.
7 is that I have imbued Snowbike Mike with the power and the authority to accept or not accept any of the friends that I want. He can add all his friends for all I give a shit.
Sure.
He can add his family member. There might be the brother of Snowbike Mike, Ski Bike Mike, or whatever. That could be my guy. I don't care.
Now, what
as long as they're quality people.
I'm looking at your PSN profile, Nick, and what I already hate is, and don't delete Andy Cortez. What?
Delete him, fuck it.
You can
Did
accept.
he earn it?
All right, this is Jen's. You're allowed to accept Andy Cortez's friend's request, and then Mitchie D as a friend request is okay as well.
You can already
broke
see
your
the
own
cracks in
branding.
this plan.
You put Nick Scarpino. Where's
Yeah.
the underscore on your
I
PSN
don't know.
name?
I don't know. I'm also Nick Scarpino on Reddit as well. There's an underscore there who's trying to be me, and I fucking bounced his ass off Reddit.
Yeah.
Got him.
All right, so everybody.
That
friend
was quite
request
the
to
day when there was a bunch of fake Nicks. And
Nick
no one knew
Scarpino.
if it was him or not because they were all disgusting.
All one word, Nick Scarpino.
It's fair.
Right now, I also find interesting, Nick, you have 5 friends. Mm-hmm. And I like you keeping it a small
Yeah.
group.
Yeah.
Small group. 127 friend requests, though.
There you go.
There you go.
Now again, Mike, let me tell you something right now.
Talk to me, Nick. Bringing a big guy.
You have the keys to the kingdom. Carte blanche, whatever you want to do. You want to accept everyone? Great. You want to be surgical about that shit? Great. You want to only accept good-looking boys? Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do.
I like it, Nick. I'm
There
gonna make
is.
it happen for you.
I trust you. I trust you implicitly, unlike that fucking snake, Greg Miller.
Hey!
I'm gonna tell you one thing right now I love. You just introduced everyone like no one knew who it was.
Yeah.
You tweeted out 5 minutes ago a picture of everyone.
Well, I wanted to get people excited to come on the show and be part of Greg Miller Industries. You know
It's
what I
true.
mean? Like, I don't.
It's
you can't,
true.
What do you want? It's not a. Not everybody in the chat was looking at that. You know how it's going.
I know.
Protyke says this is ridiculous, and I love every bit of it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
very true.
They'll be here all day. Remember, Kind of Funny Games Daily. They'll be in the background. We'll reference them. I'm sure at points. Have them talk on the microphone.
Oh, so you're not gonna move them all? They just have to sit back there.
Oh, that's their day now. Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
fantastic. Are
Yeah.
they allowed to get up and pee, or do they have to
Yeah,
ask
no, you guys. You
permission for
get
that?
pee
Like
breaks,
this is
coffee
some North
breaks.
Korean
You let me know.
like
And who needs a
sweatshop.
beverage right now?
I'm good.
Okay. There's bourbon too and stuff like that. Obviously, just letting you put it out there. You think about it. Start.
There's no way that this man over here, I say, is able to drink. How old are you? Are you like 16 now?
Fuck you guys.
I'm also going to need a profile.
I like that. That's the fire that got him the job at Greg Miller.
Again, your choice.
I'll get you.
Just not Hitler. But whatever you want to do.
Anything
Nick-
but Hitler.
Anything but Hitler.
Here's my
Anything
next
but Kim
question for
Jong-un.
you.
Could be an Italian-looking Kim Jong-un. I don't care, but not Hitler.
Nick,
Yeah.
can we make this shirt and sell it on kindoffun.com/store?
Sure, if you want.
Do you think that would sell, Tim?
I
No,
think- I think-
I don't at all.
I definitely think this one-day joke will echo through eternity, just like Gladiator. You know what I mean?
Here's what I want to say to you.
What we do now echoes through eternity. All right, thanks,
Blessing
Russell.
says, "I
What's
see
up?
you, A-Rock."
Oh, I appreciate Here's what I want to say to you, Nick Scarpino, the
Team
hater
Bless.
amongst haters.
Yeah.
This Kind of Funny morning show been on a roll.
Tear.
All
someone
last
said.
week's shows,
A
excellent.
tear.
Right now, we're doing something fun and goofy. I like
Yeah, I
it.
love
Yeah.
it. It's fun.
All right. Do you guys think you want more coffee?
No, I'm okay. No, I'm okay.
I gave him my computer, so I really, I really
gave
got
it-
nothing to do until Kind of
I
Funny.
will want another
you
coffee.
guys-
You know what? Actually, can you pour this out and get me another one? Because I let it sit too long.
Okay.
It's a little cold.
All right, I'll
It's
be right
very
back.
cold, actually.
Can
It
I be
is.
part of the morning show? Can I yell and say?
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. This
I want to
is
hear your
gonna be
opinion.
a
If we get
goofy
to it, I
show.
want to hear your Sandy opinion on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
just-
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get
Anyone? I
there.
haven't watched it yet.
No, Mike's got some opinions back there. I see you.
There it is.
got
Batchild
opinions.
said, "Sent my request to be friends with Nick. Here's hoping." Again, out of my hands. Out of my hands. I have full faith in Snowbike Mike. He's taller than I thought he would be. Every time I've seen him, he's been down there, but he's a beautiful human being. He might just beat me from now on, for all I care. What a load off! I don't have to do anything anymore. It's great.
So Nick, let's just get right into some housekeeping things
Sure.
here. There's some fun stuff, and
Yeah,
I
lots of fun
wanted to
shit.
give some shout outs and shit. First off, Cooking with Greggy, episode 3 is now on YouTube. It's chicken wings, so you can go watch it there
So
if
this
you
is
would
on
like.
YouTube. This is live for everyone.
Yep,
For
youtube.com/kindoffunny.
You guys can see this.
If you want episode 4, which is the best steak you'll ever eat.
Very good sear steak, and I ate the steak when he cooked it. He is not bullshitting, this is a very surprising thing about Greg, because most of the time you're like he's just full of shit.
Yeah.
But when it comes to cooking, everything he cooked was really good.
Yeah.
really good.
I mean, dude,
He's put
I
a
saw
lot
the
of time and
thumbnails
effort.
you made, and I was like, whoo, this is some hotness
I know,
here.
they looked good. The omelet was phenomenal. We've had the chicken, which was good. The seared steak was phenomenal, and of course, Greg Miller's chicken wings, which you guys can follow right now. A slightly modified, updated version every time he does it.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is not the first time. This is the second time I've personally filmed him doing these chicken wings.
You've had the honor.
The honor,
Yeah.
right? Which is great because it means I get to eat them afterward,
Yeah,
which is cool.
that's
Now,
great.
someone like Nick, you're on a low carb diet. What are you doing eating all that breading? And I say, it's you, sir. Shut up.
Shut up,
That's
sir.
what I say.
Shut up. But yeah, so episode 3 available now on YouTube for everybody. Episode 4 available on Patreon at the $1 or above level. Then the next thing is, actually, can you go back to the last bit, Cool Greg? Shout out to Cool Greg. He'll be doing the show for the next 2 weeks while Kevin is gone. If you were wondering why is it so quiet, it's because Kevin's not here.
First off, I already miss Kevin. Second off, I love when Cool Greg does the show. Because here's why. You and I try hard in life, but no one tries harder. No one has a more dedicated look of concentration on their face than Cool Greg right now in this office.
Hell
even
yeah.
the Mormon 3 back there don't even look like they're concentrating that much.
Yeah, I walked in today and I was like, hey, what's up, Greg? How you doing? He's like, I'm ready to fucking kill it, man. And I was like, that's what I like to hear,
That's
Cool
my
Greg.
boy. That's my boy.
But so here, the Team Fat Apron, a lot of people have been asking about it. It is now available as the Patreon fan mail tier
For
on
October.
patreon.com/kindoffunny.
Right.
In addition to the apron, you also get, what do they get?
You get a personalized
Thank you.
note from me telling you what
What-
you should make for dinner.
Isn't that great?
Because I like to think
That's fun.
You know what I mean?
I love this apron. I handmade that first apron, and I thought
Oh,
to
okay, show
myself,
me the apron.
what a great idea that I had to make this apron, right? Like all great ideas here are kind of funny. They probably came from here. I was like, well, that's so great. That's so great. And now you can
Where's he
take
going
part
with
in this amazing idea
He's
that I
waiting for me to
had.
fight. He's waiting for me to thrash because it was my idea.
Yeah.
Nobody believed in it, and I've already seen upwards of 3 or 4 people saying they moved to that tier
There you
for
go.
it. So there you go.
There we go.
Bitch 1, bitch 2.
Also,
heard it
if
before.
you've been at that tier for a while, you've seen some of the other fun stuff we're doing there. We had some custom artwork go out from Cool Greg. We've got some cool. Was it this month? Last month? The junior
September
high photos.
was the-
September
yeah.
was those junior high photos. So we're doing lots of really fun collectible stuff at that tier. You guys should definitely check it out. But this month is definitely worth the extra dollars for this apron. It is beautiful. If you don't mind wearing a shirt that says Team Fat, then
It's an
you're
apron.
right.
It's
An
called-
apron,
it's funny,
excuse me.
you know what I mean?
It's ironic.
Snow Mike, you wear that apron?
Oh, I'd rock that apron.
Hell yeah, you
all
would.
day.
You know what I mean?
Joey,
Let's give him one.
Yeah.
All right.
do you know how to brighten the cameras?
We only have the one.
Can you
so you're not keeping-
brighten, can you try to make my one match his one?
Yeah.
His looks better than mine does. Mine too dark.
Oh, got it.
So there's that, and then just other fun stuff. Right now, Game Over Greggy Show, episode 200.
Holy fuck.
With Max Landis is rolling out on YouTube, or you can get the full episode on Patreon. This might be
I'm going to tell
the
you one
best
thing
episode
right
of the
now.
show we have ever done.
Now, and I appreciate that we have a lot of wonderful supporters over on Patreon who are getting supporting us just to support. This is worth the extra $1 to go and get this full episode ahead of time because it is fucking insane.
It is.
It is fucking insane.
Am I playing?
There it is. Oh, you probably. Yeah.
What up?
Max
Am I
Landis.
playing it?
No, this is fine. Just what you have is good.
Got it.
Max Landis is an awesome human being. He was a fucking phenomenal guest, and I'll tell you one thing right now. I would literally sit for hours and talk to this guy.
Hell yeah,
Everything that he
we
does in
did.
his life. We did.
We did, yeah.
But I
Did
would
you
love
guys?
to do
Did you
it.
guys watch this episode yet?
I watched it
live.
hour 2.
Yeah. It's
Hour 2.
And is it fucking awesome?
Oh, it's a great episode.
There we go. You heard it. You heard
I
it
love
here
that.
first.
Regulars.
Yeah,
I want to point out
you
how
heard it
much,
from the disciples.
Look
So
at
yeah, you can
Snow
take
White
it
Mike
at
right
face
now in that
value.
apron, and like he looks so much like an Olive Garden employee.
Oh shit, dude! When you're here, you're here.
You're here. You're
Now,
here.
we often say 4, sometimes 5 best friends together on this table. A lot of best friends at this
Yeah.
table today. And so I want to air any grievances we might have. Andy Cortez, come join us.
I got
Join
something
us
to
on
say,
Nick's
guys.
side.
What happened?
We have a grievance from one Andy Cortez, not about Greg Miller Industries.
This is regarding social media.
Oh no.
Sure.
Hold on. I just now have been followed by Cool Greg.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, Cool Greg?
Damn.
Wait, he just started following you too?
I saw an
he just
opportunity
started
and I took
following me on
it.
Instagram this morning.
Look,
I was
That's
like,
what, yeah, what are you
Look.
doing, Cool Greg?
Look, guys, I saw the first 4 numbers on my Instagram were my phone number. And I was like, hey, if I delete a couple of my close friends that don't give a shit, it'll be my actual phone number. So I was like, I should just do this. This will be cool.
So-
And I was like, I'm going to delete the people I can explain to. My family.
All right, Cool Greg.
There was some thought
Always
process.
about it for the bit.
He did it for the gram. He did it for the gram.
Cheers to Cool Greg. Wow.
Cheers to
So wait,
Cool Greg.
let me just get this straight real quick.
Yeah.
If you go to Cool Greg's Instagram right now, look at his followers, you can see his phone number.
His old phone number.
Oh, it's his old phone number.
It's his old phone
I was like, because I love this. you think adding me as a friend's gonna be fun all day? That's gonna be a real treat for everyone.
It's
Look
Cool Greg
at
getting
that.
a bunch of fucking phone calls. And now over on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames, we had Elise Willems from Funhouse.
Oh, she was so fun.
Great episode. As you can see, we all decided to match. Which made
Except her.
Yeah,
Sure.
so I don't know.
Yeah,
that was the
is
thing.
this something I need to be aware of? Was there a Slack message that I missed? Are we all matching
No,
from here on out?
we just accidentally
joked
did it.
before about, hey, let's Slack things to
Sure.
each other what we're wearing.
Yeah.
But then I've noticed before when I Slack you important details, you never see it. So I feel like
Right.
we'd just be wasting our time.
Well, the problem is I'm not acclimated to looking at Slack on my phone yet. Like, I installed the app, but I just don't think I didn't sign in for it because it's a bridge too far for me. So if you want to
the
get a hold of me,
notifications on, you know what I mean?
but it's not. I get notifications across.
You know,
it's too many.
you
It's too
ignore
many.
you ignore text too.
I don't ignore texts. I always get back to you in texts as soon as I can.
Eventually.
You text me yesterday. I was in the middle of seeing a movie, and I do not pull my phone out during a movie.
Here's
And
what I
text you
really
right
want to know.
afterward.
Here's what I really
Right
want to know.
afterward.
Is where do you fucking get off? Because I noticed when I
Everywhere.
signed you into your PSN over there, and
Yeah.
it's your most recent activity, watching that CBS streaming app.
No.
That's what it said?
Downloaded.
Oh,
Downloaded.
my apologies. My
To
apologies.
try and see if I could see the first episode of Star Trek Discovery for free. But spoilers, CBS doesn't fucking let you do that. Why would they let you do that? Why would they give you one free episode of the Star Trek show to wet your taste buds a little bit, you know? Just wet your whistle.
Hell yeah,
That's what
I get it.
That's what it
That's
is.
what he's reaching. That's the
There
rate
he's
reaching for
going.
before I-
You
I
got it. You got it though.
So I did that. But no, recently what I've been watching is Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. And I gotta tell you, sir, it is fucking great. It is great. It is just a pipeline right into Max Landis' brain.
Oh, yeah, that's
And so if
scary.
you know
You can't
Max,
get out.
if you know Max, that's saying a lot right there. But I thoroughly enjoyed that show, and I cannot wait for season 2, which I believe is rolling out very soon.
Yeah.
Very
Isn't
soon.
season 2?
I think it's happening
Right now?
international, though.
I believe
We can't
it.
see here
I
in
don't think we
America
can see
or
it
some
here.
shit.
I have BBC America, and I've looked, and season 2, it's queued up for the 14th. I think is when the first.
Got it.
episode
Because
drops.
yeah, I think it is happening somewhere. People
I
are seeing
went
it.
online and I because I love Max Landis and I like supporting creators. I bought the first season for $20 on Amazon Prime, and it is fucking wild. It is weird and wild. And I'll tell you this: the first episode, I'm like, I'm really lost. And then by episode 4, I'm like, I'm starting to not be as lost. And then by
Okay.
5, I'm like, this is kind of brilliant.
Hell yeah.
But it's one of those. It's very much a combination of a BBC show, which if you're in America, you're probably not used to, because they're a little bit slower and a lot smarter than our shows here. And then Max Landis, who is just the wild card, right? Combine those two with really great cast and a really fucking off-the-wall premise. It's a really cool show. Plus, it's very Douglas Adams too. So I don't know if you guys like Douglas Adams or not, but Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, no, very wacky and weird and fun.
Okay.
What?
I hate to have to threaten to fire anyone on their first day.
Uh-huh.
Snow Mike, are you using your cell phone on top of the iPad? Are you texting on the job?
I'm crazy.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
We're having a lot of fun over here.
As the CFO of Greg Miller Industries established in 2017, I'm allowed to hire one employee. That's what our articles of incorporation say. And he is my one
That
guy.
is a baller move, though. Just a giant phone.
He's my one guy.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I highly recommend Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective
All right.
Agency.
Down to
I've been meaning to...
We're down to 1,675 on mine.
Already?
Yeah.
wow.
We're down to about 100, 150.
Good job,
Hey, Rock,
James.
how you doing?
I believe I broke the system.
Perfect.
Broke the system. PSN is down.
I'm accepting anybody that says my name and/or somebody wrote, I'm giving free Nick Scarpino hand jobs.
There it is.
You've been added.
And let me tell you right now, I got really dry hands too. So a Nick Scarpino hand job it's hard to get through, but it's worth it. It's worth it. It's like watching Greg drunk. It's totally worth it.
Oh my Lord.
But difficult to get through.
The last shout out I want to give Danny O'Dwyer, who's no longer with us because he's moving to Maryland like a chump. He's doing some really cool shit over at NoClip. Part 1 of the 6-part Witcher series. You can jump around, Cool Greg. Show some of the intro stuff in the beginning.
Oh, I thought it was timestamp. My bad.
No, sorry. No, 6-part Witcher series. Each part is like 25 minutes. There's a lot of content out there, and he's stepping his game up, man.
Yeah.
Those NoClip boys. Goddamn. So go show them some love. YouTube.com/NoClip, I think.
I love
Yeah, that makes sense.
I love how it tilts down and it's this beautiful professional shot and Danny's just straight
It's just
up in cargo
Danny.
shorts.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Cargo
man.
shorts
That's the
and
Danny
Superman
O'Dwyer.
socks. God
It's
bless
that
him.
D-O-D.
God bless him.
And then the last thing, this happened over the weekend. Game Over Greggy, king of social media, made the front page of Reddit. Congratulations.
Thank you, everybody. All it took was my wife in a Slimer costume.
Yeah. Did you ever think that this is where your life would take you, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah? You
If I'm
know?
being honest, yeah, I thought it would.
If you
eventually.
believe, you will succeed. And
What
this is proof of it.
Fudge.
What? Do you have them?
No, I was. Hold on, don't read that yet. That's a tweet for you. That's a tweet for you.
Okay.
No, so with hold on. With these photos, Geneviève Saint-Ange Miller, of course, my wife. I love my wife.
Yeah.
That almost
She
sounded
said
real.
that I was allowed to put the outtakes, show them on the morning show.
They're great.
Okay, but I don't know how to easily do that.
I think you need to...
If I email you photos, Cool Greg, can you put them up over there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He can put them in the back.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Or he can...
No, you can put them up there.
But he'd have to
Hold on, I'm
bring
gonna-
up his email to do that.
What? I can do it. I can just open them. I think I can do it.
Well, email him to Greg and we'll
You
work
can
on it.
download
You
them and
guys
open
keep going.
photo app there. It should be fun.
Okay.
Fair point.
So this weekend, something really cool happened. Kevin Coelho got married.
She said yes.
Paula is now Paula Coelho. I saw it on Twitter. Makes it all official.
Wow.
That's some crazy shit.
That is wild.
Never thought I'd see the day that Kevin Coelho got married, but he did.
We had, I'll just conservatively say, the best table at the wedding. Mm-hmm. I'll say that table 6 was
Bring in the heat.
fucking
Bring in the
awesome.
woo.
We were on it.
You know
We
what
were
I'm
on
talking
it. You know what I mean?
You got them
crushed
woo
it.
girls, you got them A boys.
Where the woo girls? No, we didn't have the woo girls actually. Wherever Curran was sitting had the woo girls because
Shout out to Shari Hakeem. That's what-
was all night dropping it fucking low.
That's the only way she knows how, man.
On the dance floor.
She
I
ought to
looked
bring the
over,
ratch.
and her and Missy were like, it was like high school all over
Yeah,
again.
dude. Yeah.
And I felt that same pang of fear and loneliness that I felt in high school watching the girls dance because I was like, I don't want to go over there and talk to them. They're scary. The way they're gyrating their bodies makes me feel all sorts of things.
I get it.
Some good, some bad. Some good, some bad.
That's life, you know?
So I just stayed away.
Yeah.
I stayed away. Luckily, my wife was there and was gyrating up on me, and I had a good time. Did you guys see me making out with my wife?
No.
Ooh, I did, man.
I didn't see it.
I had to make out
You
that
did?
time. Well, it was like right around the
Congrats,
time when that incredibly old white DJ started playing like really mid
What
90s
was
hip hop.
it? Terry. His
Is that his
name
name?
was Terry.
Of course it
Not
was.
even DJ Terry. Not
My
just.
wife looked over and
what's
she was
up?
like,
I'm Terry.
why does the dude that looks like my dad dropping those fucking dope beats? I was like, you know what? Don't profile.
Dude, Kevin did a lot of things right at his wedding.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things that he didn't do wrong. He just didn't care about or didn't think about. And it ended up being great. But like, good Lord, when I saw that DJ, I was like, oh, we are doomed.
Dude,
we
he
are
did it,
fucking
though.
doomed.
He did it. He
I
played it.
made his playlist though.
Oh, that makes sense.
That is the key.
Because he was playing a very wholesome mix of like hip hop, but also like Hispanic beat stuff. You know.
So there's a key to it. There was the Bay Area rap music.
Yeah.
It was Kevin's mom music.
Yes.
I asked Kevin's mom to give me a list of 10 songs for her and her people to get down to. And good Lord, she got down to. My favorite moment of the wedding was when everyone was giving speeches and the DJ played like intro music for people. They played Bad to the Bone for me, which I thought was really weird and inappropriate. But they played that Suavemente song.
Suavemente!
For Kevin's mom, and she was feeling it. She came out there and was just going for it. And her intro, everyone else's intro was like 5 seconds.
Yeah,
she was out there for like 5 minutes.
Kevin's mom is pure energy. Pure energy. And to the point where I was like, it was so much fucking fun watching her. She was obviously just incredibly enjoying the day.
Yeah.
So we're,
lots of feelings.
She was having a great time. Paula's parents were having a great time. That was great too. It's good to see her family, side of the family.
Greg married them. Greg officiated the wedding.
I told Greg afterward, I was
You
like,
did good.
Yeah.
that ceremony was the most fun ceremony I've ever been to. We should put it up on YouTube. That's what I said. Just the ceremony part.
Oh yeah, the ceremony.
Because it
In
was
and out, man.
incredibly endearing.
Here's the thing. Modern weddings, we got that shit down to a fucking art.
Oh, yeah.
You get in, you get out.
Here's what
no
I'm gonna
bullshit.
tell all you religious people out there. Okay, all of you like
What are you gonna tell them,
all
Nick?
of you hardcore Catholics or Orthodox Greeks or anyone that's gonna drag all your friends and family to a church for an hour and a half for a ceremony, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not fun for us. Okay? We love you. We'll do whatever you need us to do, but just spare us from that. Do what Kevin did. It was a 5-minute ceremony. It took him longer to walk down the fucking aisle than it did to actually say yes. And that's all that
the key,
matters.
man.
Spoilers, they've already had sex.
Yeah,
Oh!
they've done it.
Okay?
They had
God
seen
has
it.
already seen them making the beast with 2 backs. It doesn't matter.
You know what I've never seen before is Kevin and Paula dancing. And when they did their first dance,
I know it's nice.
oh my God, Kevin, I love that boy so much.
Yeah.
Rhythm never has been his strong suit.
God,
and this
no.
was another example of that, but he fucking committed. And that's
commits.
why I love him.
He commits.
He went for that shit.
I will say a couple of things about the production design. Loved the venue. I thought Paula's dress was amazing.
It had a nice twirl to it.
Had a great twirl to it. Had a choker that I was like,
The most Paula Gallagher thing of all. Paula
but
Coelho,
it was really
excuse
dope.
me.
And my wife commented on both the dress and the choker, but also on the bouquet. She was like, "That is a stunning bouquet," because it was like this. It was like they were like really deep
Like
purple
black
or
roses.
black. Roses or orchids, whatever the hell they were, or lilies. I can't remember what they were, but
They
were
were supposed to be black roses. They ended up being some other type of black
they were
flower.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And they were just dope. So you could definitely tell. I like it when people take the time to really personalize their weddings. You can tell they're doing the wedding for themselves. Because more often than not, you see the family's opinions start to creep in and like what the mom wants and the wedding that mom never had. And it's like, keep that shit out.
Get that shit out.
Do you when it comes to your wedding. And we had a great time.
Yeah.
I
My
wanna add
table.
Halfway through, she unleashed the beast. Let me put my hat on. Yeah.
What I love
shit
is I was
changed
like,
for me.
I looked over at Cool Greg at the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could tell that Cool Greg really wanted to wear his hat because he still had the little mark from when he had walked in with his hat. And Paula clearly said, no, you're not wearing that.
Because he was
to
in
the
his
ceremony."
tuxedo.
Right. And so he took the hat off. You look so respectable without the hat. But then right as the ceremony began, the Golden State Warriors hat popped on, and you just had to represent. And I appreciate
did.
that about you.
And you
Words
did.
always represent.
Yeah.
I do it.
Also, just broke it down with your mom for a good 30 minutes.
Yeah, you
Cocktail
did?
hour. Good 30
Oh,
minutes.
man. She is a sweetheart.
We bonded.
She was on another level, though. My God. That woman cried more than I knew you had in you.
That's what moms do.
Yeah, it was very,
That is what
very
moms
emotional. It
do.
was fun, though. I had a lot of fun. The whole thing was great. I would do it again.
I hope we don't have to do it again. I hope they stay married forever.
Me too.
Forever.
Me too.
But I'm always a big fan of weddings. And,
Yeah.
and shout out to the wedding cake.
I didn't even have any.
Well, that's because I probably ate yours. I was like, I want to eat cake because I was kind of drunk. And I was like, I'm gonna eat some fucking cake tonight. And I ate 3 pieces of cake. I ate Fran's cake. I ate my cake. I ate my brother's cake that was right next to me because he didn't eat it. He was flying high on
Oh,
alcohol.
yeah. Matt Scarpino. God
He was
damn,
wonderful.
that man.
But it was a great time. We had a great day.
One of my favorite moments of the whole thing was, as Greg pointed out on Twitter, was during the ceremony. At multiple points during Kevin's vows, he made fun of himself and he would say things, and you just hear the Nick laugh in the fucking audience, and it was just like, I'm up there like, oh my God, damn it, like, and it was so distinct. I just love that. And then the other moment, this was during the rehearsals that we had to do. Our wedding planner, she was a disaster.
Yeah.
She did not know what the fuck she was doing at all. And it was so bad. And being in production and knowing how to run things, it was driving me fucking crazy.
of course.
And the whole time Kevin's like looking at me and like asking like with that look of like, hey, is this all right? Or like, do we need to like tell her something different? It reached a point where we go up and she was telling everyone when they get in the line, like when we're standing, like we walk in and get in the line, that when Paul is up there, to everyone turn around and face them. And I'm like, no, like at all times, keep your bodies out to the people, turn your head, but stay open to the people and the camera, right? That's like wedding video 101. Like you need to do that shit.
Sure.
And I told that, and she goes, "Oh no, don't worry. Like there's gonna be 3 camera guys, and when they edit it, they'll fix it later." And like Kevin looked at me, and then Cool Greg looks up, and Cool Greg just burst out laughing, and then he goes, oh, and he like stops himself, and he was just like, "Oh no, hey no, he just knows what he's talking about." And then later Kevin was like, "I'm editing this, so no, we're gonna do what he's saying."
Yeah.
And I'm happy we did because the shots look fucking great.
Yeah,
I'm not even here talking shit about
our
Anne
boy-
Marie. All right, Anne Marie,
Her name's not Anne
Carol
Marie.
Ann, whatever.
Mary Ann was her name.
Mary Ann, all right. She had a lot of things going on.
Okay.
Yeah, did
Yeah.
she call Paula's dad her uncle? Yeah.
Yeah,
She did.
she
Kind of
did.
insulting to the father of the bride, but she was getting the job done over there.
to be
No, she
fair,
wasn't.
Mr. Gallagher.
She had one job, and that was to coordinate the wedding.
Right.
I give her a D-.
Wow.
Yeah,
Harsh.
she didn't fail.
Okay.
But
Because
she
the
didn't
wedding,
pass.
the wedding happened.
The wedding
Yeah, they
did
got
happen.
married.
So she gets a passing grade.
Yeah.
But it's more like a pass, no pass.
Exactly.
Right? Kind of thing.
I guess the wedding
know.
did happen, so she
Cheeks,
passed
is that
in
still
that
a thing
way.
in college, pass, no pass grades?
That is.
Okay, cool.
He doesn't know. He's in high school.
You're in high school? No. He's in college, you fucking weirdo.
Are you out of middle school yet? I don't even know.
He's so pretty, though. He's a pretty boy.
We have the sequels to the Slimer stuff.
Okay.
Cool Greg show. All right, so again, if you
I think
missed
these are
it,
the prequels.
we went to the rehearsal dinner. We got drunk there. Then we came back to the studio, smoked cigars with the Paul's family, Kevin's family, had a great time here, drank more. And at one point, Jen's like, I gotta go. The Halloween costumes, all the elements of the Halloween costume are finally there. And I said to her, I tweeted this. I said,
I love that snowflake mug. It's just right over my right
I know.
shoulder.
I said,
Just right there.
Is the costume sexy? And she said, maybe. And so then she said, give me a heads up when you're about to be home. So I opened up the door, and this is what I found, right?
Yeah.
However, this is not exactly what I found. Cool Greg show, we're going to go through a slideshow. What I initially found was her double over in laughter at how funny this costume was. Also, she tried to turn the fan off that inflates it right before I got there.
Right.
And then it immediately started deflating, so she
Yeah.
got all upset about that.
Yeah.
And then, go ahead, she said, let me get in the pose, and she fell over because she couldn't sit up on the couch as Slimer. One
Right.
more, Cool Greg? And this is her flailing her arms.
Now,
You can see the motion captured.
This is not a knock against your wife because
Sure.
she's a lovely, lovely person.
Yeah.
But these photos get distinctly less sexy. As I just want you to know that.
Well, that's what you do. You work the shot. You take
Yeah.
a lot of photos.
Yeah.
You get sexy.
You take the one
Thanks,
shot.
Cool Greg.
But I will say this: kudos to her for this costume. It's a great idea, and also for wearing those amazing red shoes,
Right?
which are,
I'm a big fan.
Sir.
I am a big fan.
sir, you were a lucky man.
You know what she searched on Amazon for him?
Hot shoes.
Red stripper heels.
Yeah, she
she
did.
found them. She found them.
Those are-
All
God
the
bless.
listeners,
Those
this
are
is an
them.
episode you want to go watch the YouTube version.
You're gonna want to do that, or just yeah, definitely check out. You can check out Reddit. It's probably
Here's my
still
next
there.
question for you. Nick.
What's your question?
Nick, this is a commentary on Tim.
Sure.
You and I, we're good friends, Nick. Would you
Nick.
drink from a cup that looks like this? Look at
I
his
sure
lips.
wouldn't.
Clean
I
that.
sure wouldn't.
That's awful.
That's
It's
disgusting.
fucking coffee.
That mug is. First off, the mug is impossible to drink coffee out of. It's uncomfortable. It's
Yeah.
too heavy.
What are you talking
This
about?
handle, it doesn't fit people's fingers.
Dude, nah.
And I'm not sure anything in this office is clean. That's not a knock against you, Cool Greg, because Cool Greg more
No,
often than not
we have a
is kind
housekeeper
enough
too.
to go and wash some of the dishes. But every once in a while, I'll pick a mug up and be like, nope.
No? Yeah.
That's in.
Well,
and
see,
sometimes I just throw them away. I'll be honest with you.
I'm the
I just
only
throw the
one that
mugs away.
uses this mug. So I know that all the nasty shit is my
your
nasty
shit?
shit.
Okay.
It's like smelling your own farts, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got you on
And
that.
a day after that wedding, I forgot. I haven't been drunk in a while. And I farted, and I fucking woke myself up. I was like, "What is that? Who did someone die?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!" And then I looked over at my wife, and I was like, "Good, she didn't smell it, because that would have been a deal breaker.
I thought you were
That
gonna
would've
blame
been
her.
divorce.
Divorce right there in the spot, huh? All right.
Unfortunately.
How did I do with this cup of coffee for you?
Oh, fantastic.
You want a secret ingredient?
What?
Whiskey.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I didn't
You
even,
just poison it?
I didn't even notice.
Poison them.
You-
Whiskey.
did you
to make
like-
it better.
That's
You want a
fair.
coffee?
No. Yeah. I mean, kinda. Yeah, I kinda do want a coffee.
I can't even taste it. Did you put like that
put a
much
lot
in?
in
Oh
there.
yeah,
I
no,
wanted
that
to- I
tastes
wanted
like
to fly
coffee.
under the
What do you call
radar.
it? You just not spruced it up. What do they call that when you
Irish it up.
Irish it up.
In
Just
honor
Irish
of our
it up a
Irish
little bit.
cream, Daniel Dwyer.
Oh, the creamer. And Danny, I miss Danny already.
Me too.
Danny was always just lovely because he'd come in and we'd start talking.
You
I'm
just like it because he talked about UFC with you.
yeah, it was super fun, and then we'd just go away, and then I'd be stuck with you fucking nerds.
Whoa.
I like, I don't want to let it just slip that a moment ago when we were talking, Snowbike Mike almost brought down the whole operation, bounced it into the fucking walls on the side. You can't see it, but right off there is the game's daily walls, and he almost just fucking punched through that thing.
No, it's fine. The thing is, the walls, because they're of my construction, look a lot more sturdy than they are, in fact.
They used to be very sturdy, and now they are very not sturdy.
Yeah, they used to be made out of like half-inch MDF, which is really, really sturdy wood, but also very heavy. And after a certain point, I started worrying about Kevin and Cool Greg's health. So we had them reprinted on high-density foam board by a company called Supercolor, which is actually in LA and in San Francisco. And I just wanted to say that name because it's fucking cool. Supercolor.
I like how the heavy lifting is what made you worry about Kevin's health.
Oh, I mean, the diet was just out the window. I was like, Kevin, there's only so many times I can ask you, please, stop poisoning yourself with the second burrito of the day, and he just didn't care. Yeah. But actually, it'll be fascinating. Kevin's been on a really great health kick lately. I'm very proud of him. I'm hoping he can continue that. I'm going to encourage him positively to continue that after his wedding, because it's been inspiring me as well. A lot.
Now,
like, seeing Kevin doing well, I'm like, awesome, man, it's working. This is
I have a feeling he's going to keep it up because he's kind of like hooked on it. But I want to give him a shout out at the wedding because he did the most baller thing ever, which was there was 2 options for dinner. There was the steak and there was the pasta. Kevin got both.
Hell yeah.
I looked over. They come over to him with both plates, and he looked at me and goes, Tim, I earned this.
He really did. He really did.
He fucking did. Can you pull up the tips?
He's gonna do some baguette damage in Paris. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to. I mean, that's like how great. I'm so happy for him. Because, like, literally when you go to Paris or you go to those European countries, here's what I imagine I would do. Just eat nothing but chocolate croissant the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
Just a nice shot of espresso or good coffee in the morning.
Sure.
Like an Americano and a chocolate croissant.
He sent me hella videos of graffiti, and he found a little Diagon alley in Paris, I guess, because there's just hella Harry Potter stuff, and it looks all old-timey.
I'm excited.
It's weird flying to different countries, right? Because I'm still like, oh, he must have just gotten there and slept. He's having adventures already. You know what I mean?
He's already out there.
You gotta stay. Here's the thing I don't like, though.
You know?
Everyone's always like, you gotta stay awake. You know, it's like day 5. Stay awake. Stay awake, you know? And at a certain point, I'm like, no, I just want to sleep. My body's telling me to sleep.
You just got to force yourself to get to like a 9 o'clock.
No, I can't. And this is the worst because I know I should do this. And then every time I don't do it, and then I have the worst jet lag I've ever had in my life. Plus, I'm getting older, and I think it's worse as you get older because your body just can't bounce back as quickly. It was bad. But it feels so good to just give into it. 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it's still light outside.
Honestly,
my wife's like, do you want dinner? And I just fucking pass out.
I might fall asleep today. I had a really bad night of sleep.
I didn't sleep well last night either.
So
I think it was coming off the high of Saturday night. I was a little wound up on Sunday night. Plus, I'd gone to the Punchline to see some of my friends go up on stage. And man, I just came back and I was like, I'm ready to go. Now I put this race documentary on about Formula One. I was like, yeah. And I was spun up like a fucking top.
I think it all went to the bottom.
Oh,
I took that last sip I got. I definitely hit that. Yeah.
First tip of the day comes from Wet Dirt 28.
Wet
Of course,
Dirt!
if you guys want to tip us, we will read tips and any of your messages at the $5 or above level. If you tip us below that, Snowbike Mike will come and he fucking hit you in the face. That's what he'll do. Wet Dirt 28 says, shout out to GMI cleanup crew. Wish I could be there to help. Dibs on the next job opening.
Wet Dirt 28 was on the short list to begin with.
Absolutely.
And then he noticed he was on the short list and hit me up and he's like, I live in Kentucky. I am not coming out for this. I'm like, all right.
But shout out to Wet Dirt.
I
will say this to Wet
saw
Dirt.
him comment on Reddit. You said, sorry, Andy, I don't have fucking time to watch your party mode bullshit. And I was like, Wet Dirt, that hurts. That's what he said.
Wet Dirt, that hurts.
Are you aware that and this is the thing I hate about these. No. Are you aware that you're eating a bag of candy corn right now? Because I feel like people don't understand the thing about candy corn is that it's like I'm gonna make a horror movie about candy corn one day. Where like you just fucking you don't even notice it, but come October, everyone just has bags of candy corn in their hand. Like, well, how did I get this bag? And all of a sudden you're eating it, and then you just become candy corn. It's bah, and then bags of candy corn. That's my horror short for October.
Candy corn test, it's already started.
Candy corn test.
Yeah, you didn't see my
Are we all doing it?
No.
I am.
What's yours? What's yours gonna be?
Noel.
Eek.
Joey, I feel like you could.
I feel like we can do better than that.
Okay,
You can just do some Nightmare Before Christmas shit with the Noel.
How about
I don't know
Boo-y Noel? Boo-y Noel.
Nick Scarpino is like top level.
Nick Scarpino is great, but I can only use it 1 year, and then what am I going to do next year? You know, like Scary Widow is great. That's a classic.
No, you can.
That's a classic.
He uses it every year, so you just proved the point.
Yeah, but I don't like. you know, Gary's creative in other aspects. He needs some consistency in his life.
Can we talk about Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Oh, we're talking about these shitty names.
Days
What's yours gonna be?
Nothing. I don't
We're not
do
doing
that
it,
crap.
'cause we're
I'll tell you what
grown-ups.
already happened. I'll tell you what's already happened. The same thing happens every year. Somebody retweeted something in my feed. I was like, oh, who did that? And it's like, Boo Berry, blah blah. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck you are anymore. I don't know who
But then
you
you
are.
just look at their picture and you go,
Not on a
"Right,
retweet.
it's
I'm not
Gary
gonna click
Whitta."
through to see who the fuck this guy is retweeting this shit.
That's why you got to come up with something really clever.
shit.
I'm gonna throw a
He
couple.
hired people to fucking delete his friends. Why would he look at the... You know what's up.
Yeah, thank you.
Dude, candy corn.
What?
I went from hating candy corn to being absolutely afraid of candy corn. No, I still don't fuck with
Why?
it. There's a Boston Cuphead, and let me tell you what, that shit was fucking hard, and the candy corn beat the crap out of me.
During the fucking games cast, Tim's little fucking sausage fingers are creeping in the bowl of candy corn.
I had a
You
fair
little
amount of
fucking
him. I fucking hate it though.
Take one, too.
It's so bad.
You got me to take one because candy corn is like this weird addictive candy that sneaks
It's
up on
so
you.
bad.
I ate 3 of them and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? How did this even happen? It's weird. It attacks your subconscious.
It's great.
I don't
Here's
like
the
it.
next big question.
Greg Thriller,
Pretty
good.
we're not doing
It's pretty
this.
good.
Greg
All
Thriller!
of-
Greg Thriller! Greg Thriller! Greg Thriller! Greg Thriller! Yeah! Woo! Scary! It's so scary.
He will not acknowledge that.
Oh man.
Well, we have all of Kind of Funny in
fair.
one room right now.
That's fair.
Minus Kevin, who's in Paris. What are we doing for lunch? What is the plan? There's a lot of us. We just order stuff and in.
When you're here, you're home. You know what I mean?
We
got-
could go to
you got- you have a-
Outback
you have a god
Steakhouse,
with these
but
guys.
STAKE, because vampires get killed by snakes. It's Halloween. Outback Steakhouse.
Greg Thriller! Greg Thriller!
Greg Thriller! Greg Thriller! Woo! Yeah.
Is there an Outback, some kind of pumpkin spice promotion thing?
But you really
What
want to go
the
to Outback?
fuck does
I'll go
that
to
mean?
Outback.
Spice sucks.
We haven't been Outback in forever.
But that's because we all decided unanimously that we hated Outback. Like it was disgusting, and we
I
just
didn't
started making
decide
this shit. They keep bringing out fucking Stone Cold.
All right, yeah, they've brought
macaroni
out
for
raw
Greg.
They make some mistakes. We all make mistakes sometimes, guys.
I'm just saying,
The
if we're gonna,
appetizers are all that matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right, fuck it. Outback.
we got them
Outback
cocoa
today?
shrimp.
The
Ooh.
wings.
The
Let's do
wings.
it. Oh, the wings. Okay, you guys are selling me back on Outback.
Blood Red Lobster. Greg Thriller. Greg Thriller. Greg
What?
Thriller.
Red Lobster?
Like this is
Red Lobster.
Oh, like
Red
it's
Lobster, but bloody red.
I
We
like
could
it.
also just order it.
I want to put you in charge of this.
What about dead lobster?
The problem is we can't all eat
Dead Lobster. Greg Thriller. Greg Thriller. Greg Thriller.
I know you got a lot of stuff to do today, but then we can't. I like when we all sit around a table. We can't really sit
You
around a
just
table.
like-
I mean,
Clapping.
all I have to do is the Game Over Greg show with these guys.
Yeah.
Afterwards. I mean,
Do it like yeah, do it 2. We'll hit 2. We just need to get.
We won't hit 2.
Yeah, we will not hit
Fucking
2.
chance
We'll
in
hit
hell
3
we'll hit
maybe.
2. Yeah, to get in here.
We got meetings and phone calls and stuff. Let's
Yeah,
let's go. Let's read the tips.
Okay.
Nick,
You want it? Well, you figure it out. I trust you. Let's order it in. That's fine.
I trust you, Greg.
Order it.
What time's your calls? 1:30?
I don't know.
Two-
What's on the calendar?
2:30, I think.
2:30, I think.
You're not gonna hit that. If we go to Outback.
It's
We ain't
2:30
gonna hit
call.
that.
I'm looking into it. Everybody.
We'll look into it.
Greg Miller Industries is on the job.
We could also cancel that call. It's just about merchandise, sponsorships, and all sorts of things.
Outback's tagline: "We all make mistakes sometimes," says DH Canada.
That is very suiting. Seidel714 says, "Hey guys, the playbills for the show I'm in are online, and I wanted to share a little something KF related. No need to show it on the stream. You guys can just read it to yourselves." Okay, cool. Well, I guess you're on a play. He's in a play. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Next tip comes from New Era Vince, has given us a 699 tip. Thank you for that.
Hell yeah.
It says, do the new Greg Miller industry employees have to split the lunch 3 ways, just as the $50? Keep up the work, fellas. Great question.
We'll
Great
have to
question.
figure it out.
I mean,
Are you
all
buying-
options are on the table right now.
Look at we're here to make money, guys. We're not here to spend money. Okay.
Yeah.
So if we want to get them a poke bowl and they have to just fight for the protein in it, that's just what's going to happen. That's America. That's the American way.
We'll make content out of it, though.
Mr. Surfy Bird says, "Here's an extra $2
Mr. Surfy
for
Bird.
each of the Greg Miller Industry employees.
Thank you.
Keep it or keep it to yourselves. Who am I to tell you what to do with my money?"
How
P.S.
much did you give him?
He gave us an extra $2 on top of the tip, which doesn't make sense because he gave us $6, so he gave us an extra $1 on top of the tip. But it doesn't matter. Math is not everyone's strong point. P.S. Glad Tim enjoyed my song to edit on Twitter. I don't know what that means. Song 2? Oh, my song 2 edit. on
Oh,
Twitter.
song 2 edit. Yes, that was great. Very
Mr.
Andy
Yasman
Cortez
300
inspired.
says, Nick, have you heard that Collider and Schmoes knows Josh Makuga got married the same day as Kevin and Paula? Also, is Greg running for San Francisco Senate, or did he become a Mormon? Greg's actually running for Ward 4 in Canada, in Calgary, Canada.
See that international news story we're in?
Were we? Oh,
You didn't see this?
Oh, God. What happened?
They're upset.
I'll get it.
Are they mad at us?
They're mad.
You know,
It's the fucking best. There's this article
You've gotta be
in
kidding
Canada,
me.
and they're just like, American internet comic, makes fun of this shit or whatever. And then they transcribed it, like what
Oh
Greg
my
said.
God.
And when Greg goes crazy, it's in caps.
That I did see. I thought that was a joke.
No, it's
That
real.
is fucking hilarious.
There it is. Can you pull it up?
Oh my God, that's so good.
Here, I'll read it aloud. American internet comic tries to throw Calgary Ward 4 vote. NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman isn't the only American inserting himself into Calgary's municipal election. Greg Miller, a popular San Francisco-based video game comic and YouTuber, on Friday posted a video endorsing Greg Miller, candidate for Ward 4 in Calgary.
It writes itself.
Miller is one of 3 candidates running against incumbent Sean Chu, who is widely known, though not perhaps in San Francisco, for his rabid opposition to cycling infrastructure. Canadian Greg Miller and American Greg Miller. Canadian Greg Miller said American Greg Miller reached out to him a week ago after coming across a tweet with one of Canadian Greg Miller's lawn signs. Quote, he said, "Hey, what does it take to get one of your signs in a shirt?" recalled Canadian Greg Miller. And I said, "Well, of course, this is what we do because we're good neighbors." Canadian Greg Miller FedExed American Greg Miller a sign, some shirts, and also threw in a couple of made in Calgary Smith-built cowboy hats.
Yeah, boy.
On Friday, American Greg Miller was decked out in his Calgary garb on his online show, The Kinda Funny Morning Show. He went on to read a bit from Miller's campaign literature. Greg Miller gets the internet in a way most people don't, said Miller. Greg Miller is a name you can trust. Greg Miller deserves your vote in Ward 4. Why? And now's where it goes to all caps. Because his name is Greg Miller. And if you don't vote for him, you're going to have a problem with American Greg Miller. And you don't want me coming to Calgary, Canada. Is this not, we asked Canadian Greg Miller, American influence in the Canadian municipal election? Quote, American influence, replied Canadian Greg Miller. Well, I think it's a lot of fun on social media, but I'll let others read into it what they will. If you can't have a little fun when campaigning, what's the point?
That is.
Greg Miller's the only choice for Ward 4, everybody.
Here's what I'm going to say about this. My one criticism, cool, Greg, stay on that picture right there. My one criticism of this is, had I know we were going to get written up by what many the sprawl, right? But many consider to be the premier Calgary, Canada news source.
Exactly.
I would not have worn my Enjoy Coca-Cola shirt. I would have just a skosh better.
Yeah.
A skosh better.
Cool,
Oh,
Greg.
Cool Greg's wearing his Canadian
There it
his
is.
Coca-Cola shirt.
There it is. But other than that, I think this is almost as close to perfection as possible.
Nailed it.
This
I don't think we
screenshot.
get any better.
I missed. I wasn't here for the
Oh,
show
it
on
was a
Friday.
great show.
And
A
I just
great
saw
show.
all the social tweets and stuff, the social posts, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, it was one of those moments where I'm like, this must be what it's like for everyone watching us, where they just don't know what's going to
They
happen
don't.
next.
They
see
don't.
things like people that are joining right now, and they're just like, why
They
are there
don't know
people
why there's a
behind
cowboy
them?
hat.
No one will fucking know.
The thing about this that I don't understand, and maybe we need to consult a lawyer, is
Sure.
did we break international law here?
No, there is no international.
International law. We can-
Are we the Russians
Hey, here's the
in
thing,
this
dude.
situation, trying desperately to put our hand into the election of Ward 4 in Calgary, Canada?
I know what bullshit they got up there, but we got this thing called free speech here, Nick.
We do
We're
have
allowed
free
to. We're
speech.
allowed to talk.
Second
and
Amendment.
Do whatever
Third
we
Amendment.
want.
First Amendment. First Amendment. One of the first 5 amendments.
True. That's
1
true.
through 5.
That's
Great
fact.
amendments. 5 through 10. No one knows what those are. One of them is don't sleep with your neighbor's wife.
Yeah.
Right.
Number 3, don't fuck with me.
Don't fuck with me.
Number 2.
Next tip comes, by the way, to address Mr. Yasman's tip. Yes, I actually talked to Makuga 2 weeks ago when I was down there and said congratulations. It's great for him. Throw7 says, to the gentleman in the back, if you add Throw7 to Greg's friend list, you will have my eternal gratitude. Sir, do not shill. The gentleman in the back cannot be swayed with fucking money that goes to us, not them. So if you want to be on Greg Miller's list, you need to start Venmoing those motherfuckers right now. Right now.
Good lord.
He's Snowbike Mike on Venmo, or you can just send it to Nick Scarpino. Maybe I'll give him something, I'll throw him a little scrap on that one. Miss Movie says, Nick, please return my call. Love you. I will get back to you as soon as the show's over.
You decided it is Outback Steakhouse.
Great.
It's all your meetings.
The platinum price, Josh
Hey, Rock,
Graves
are you
says,
okay with that? You don't seem excited. All right, yeah!
Hey!
I like how he's the enforcer in this. You got the party guy, the enforcer, and the new guy that's like the audience over here. Like everyone has to we see it doesn't matter. The Platinum Prince, Josh Graham's giving us a nice tip. He says, hey boys, just wanted to send out some positive energy on such a sad day. Mad love to the people in Las Vegas. Greedy Ears has given us a tip. That's too low to read, but I'm gonna read it anyway. Bring it on, Mike. I've got a decent chin. I can take a punch. Is what Greedy Ears said.
Oh, that's why. Because you said that he's going to punch anyone that tips under 5.
Right, there you go. He's tipped 50 cents, and eventually, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but at some point you're going to open your fucking front door, so like Mike's going to be there, and he's going to get some fucking sweet chin Tahoe music. You know what I'm talking about? He's going to snow bike down your fucking throat, sir.
Holy crap.
So get ready for it. Get ready for it. Practice your jiu-jitsu. Homer 2 is giving us a final tip for now. It says, Andy, stop eating candy corn. I mirror that sentiment. You're all poisoning yourself with candy, and it's not even good candy. That's it for tips.
Hey, Andy and Greg Miller. We should talk about Curb Your Enthusiasm. We'll talk about these things tomorrow.
Okay.
And then we'll save that for tomorrow. And
Sure.
then I want to get to that.
Okay.
Curb Your Enthusiasm. You watched it?
Oh, yeah.
You watched it, Andy?
Oh yeah.
Do you guys want to talk about
Is it back?
Yeah, it's back.
Is it back though?
Pretty good.
So here's my question to you guys on this. When was the last Curb Your Enthusiasm episode prior to this?
2011.
2011. So that was a
Season
good
8.
6 years ago, right? Have they missed a step?
I don't think so. No.
It's exactly what you remember.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because I just
They're all
watched
horrible people.
Him getting frustrated with stuff. Yeah.
just
it's-
him making horrible bonehead decisions.
Oh yeah.
I watched the Seinfeld special, Jerry Before Seinfeld, and it made me very nostalgic for a Seinfeld-esque show.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, I don't think I've seen all the episodes of Curb. Can I just jump back in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
does
dude.
it matter?
Yeah.
I would say okay. Sorry about that, A-Rock. It takes a while.
Kind of funny, better not attack Greg Miller Industries again. All right.
They're pretty much the same.
It takes. I say Curb takes like 2 or 3 seasons to find its footing. Like it's trying to figure out that the obnoxiousness behind. Like there are some really good episodes.
Has to get
seasons
stride,
1 through 3.
right? Yeah.
But I think
Same
like,
with the Arrested Development.
I
kind of
think
thing. Has to
season
start
4
building those jokes.
I think like you could definitely find great episodes in the earlier seasons, but season 4 I think is like where it starts getting great, where it becomes a really great show. I'd say even part of season 3 as well. What do you know? What part you left off at?
I don't think I've ever watched it regularly. I think I've only just popped in and an episode's on, I'll watch it, right?
Oh,
So I
okay.
think I'd watched it when he was still married to Cheryl Hines' character.
Yeah.
And then at some point I come back to it and there's like a family living with him.
There was like
and I was
3
like, I don't know what the fuck's
so they were
happening to this.
displaced from Katrina.
Oh, okay.
That's what the story was there. But
And it's that one comedian, I can't remember his name, he's fucking hilarious.
Smooth.
Is that- yeah.
JB Smooth.
JB Smooth.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
He's so great.
He's so good.
That's what really ties the whole before he gets on, it's still great, and then when he comes in, it's fucking great.
I just like that he's just always around.
Yeah.
He's just always there.
But he's like always commentating on the shit that's happening in
you got
Jerry's
them
life.
long balls there, long ball there.
I thought he was really good in this episode.
Yeah,
Like the
he was-
payoff with him, I was like, that was actually really good.
I also just quickly want to point out that when I needed the reference, Snowbike Mike was there for me.
What
You know?
reference?
When I said I don't know the comedian's name, Snowbike Mike threw out
Smooth?
JB Smooth.
Here's
because
the thing,
he's paying
Greg
attention,
Miller
and he's
Industries-
clearly the standout employer of GMI.
Rising. It's rising.
Clearly the
the
standout
other
employer.
employees are right behind you.
Are
Don't
they
be
trading
rude.
yet? Are you all trading yet?
No. We're waiting for NASDAQ to open.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a few,
Oh, you haven't got IPO
there
yet?
are a few little hoops.
I can't wait to see what your IPO
We're waiting
is.
on our
It'll be
venture.
the first negative IPO ever.
I'll have
people-
you know,
you
we
have to
are
pay
moments
people to
away
think it's
from
not.
launching our Patreon, and it's like pretty good.
Looking pretty damn good.
Guys, I'm very excited.
I've only seen one episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm ever. I loved it. It was
Really?
the one with the Hitler kid.
Oh,
right.
Jesus, yes.
I enjoyed that.
I
quite
thought
a
you
bit.
wouldn't like it because you don't like Seinfeld.
Yeah, I don't know. I watched the Seinfeld stand-up thing. Man, I did not like that one bit.
I enjoyed it from a very nostalgic standpoint.
Oh,
but it's
man.
also it's classic Seinfeld. And what I liked about it was he was doing a lot of his old jokes from back in the day. I thought that was very nostalgic, and I liked seeing that like look into the past of like 70s comedy.
I thought it was so lazy. The look back stuff, like
I think it could have been
behind
more,
the scenes
I would
doc
like
shit.
to see a documentary about that era, framed with Seinfeld, like interviewing all those people he was talking to, because he was the point of this. I would have liked to have seen him be the host of other show how he met
things.
Larry David and show what that scene was like, because in the early 70s there was no real stand-up comedy
Yeah.
scene. And it was cool that he
Did
was
you-
kind of on the cutting edge of that.
Do you like comedians in cars getting coffee?
I haven't given it a shot. I don't know.
That's another good one. I like that one.
I gotta watch that one.
Yeah, I mean the ones that I watch them when it's a guest that I really care about. Like I just don't watch them regularly,
Sure.
but like the Larry David one's great. David Letterman one is awesome.
Here's Obama.
Here's what I'm hearing from you guys
I
right
didn't
now.
see that one.
Am I wrong? He did one with Obama.
I think
Probably,
you did,
yeah.
Here's what I'm hearing for you guys right now. Y'all don't like Jerry Seinfeld. You like Larry David.
I like
I think you like anything that Larry David did, and Seinfeld happened to be one of those things.
He was the vehicle.
Well, I think he was the voice behind it. Maybe Seinfeld was just the vehicle, and you don't like the vehicle. You want the voice. You want the gas, not the tank.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I mean,
There's
I enjoyed
something there,
Seinfeld,
Nick.
yeah.
You made sense somewhere.
It doesn't matter. So Curb Your Enthusiasm definitely back.
Oh, it's back, dude. It's fucking awesome.
I'm excited about
Yeah.
this. I'm excited about this because also Veep has gone downhill, and it's left a place and like a hole in my heart for a show about horrible people. You know?
Oh, this is definitely that for you.
Silicon Valley kind of turned into that, and I don't like that show anymore because of that. Because I'm like, oh, these people are all irredeemable, which is unfortunate. But Curb,
Also, shout out to Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Right.
Breast cancer. It's awful.
oh, did she have breast cancer?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
She just got diagnosed. She talked about it on Twitter.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
So,
She is super
wish her
talented.
the best. Yeah.
Now you want to talk more shit about our show now?
I mean, look, yeah, I will. I'll do what I want.
Now it's time for PS I Love This Best
Like I
Friend.
Snow Bike Mike.
XO. XO.
You like,
can
how
go to
I just, you like how I just tried to put that off on Snowbike Mike? Where I was like, how do I defer this blame with this stupid comment I just made?
You can go to kindafunny.com/bestfriend, just like Andrew Dixon did, to shout out Mr. Penguin, Von Penguin.
Yeah, boy.
An all-around top lad, 2 people in a penguin suit. The streamer for the PUBG community game nights and mod in the Discord. He's kind and welcoming, always up for a laugh, and such a nice bloke. He's an entertainer, a personality, and a true example of what a best friend is. So shout out to you, Penguin Von Penguin.
Yeah. I see Penguin Von Penguin's name everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. He is ubiquitous right
He's in
now
there,
at this
man.
point. I think Twitch chat, I think Penguin Von Penguin.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Awesome. I love that, guys. I love that.
And now it is time for the giveaway. How can
wanna
people
see-
win the
you wanna see
giveaway,
my
Nick?
giveaway dance?
Oh shit. Is it the giveaway dance?
Give me the one. Cool. Greg. Never mind. Don't do it anymore.
Sorry.
It's over. The joke is over. There's 4 ways to win.
Yeah.
1, be in the Twitch chat right now. 2, be a Twitch subscriber. How do you do that? Well, if you have Amazon Prime, guess what? You get 1 free Twitch Prime subscription that is just wasting away unless you go renew it every month. Give it to us, please. It really helps. It helps pay for the shenanigans that are happening back here, and it also helps when I want to buy something for my wife. 3, you can support us at the $2 above level on Kinda Funny's Patreon, patreon.com/kindafunny, or the $2 and above level on patreon.com/kindafunnygames. That is 4 ways to enter this sweepstakes. I think that's it, right?
That is.
I nailed it.
No sponsor this week.
Oh, really?
So we're just giving away games just
That's
for
nice.
funsies.
Cool.
Today, we're giving away Friday the 13th on PlayStation 4 to... Oh, God.
You want me to try it?
Yeah.
Peter Jung Cage. Jung Cage from the Kinda Funny Patreon.
It's
Peter.
P-J-E-T-E-R J-U-N-C-A-J.
Pajater. Jumanji.
Jumanji. We're close. Somewhere in there.
Jumanji.
Patreon.com/kindafunny. Thank you very much for your support. You won. Bow, 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 bow. Yay. And now it's time for the old Moriarty 3 and
3
3.
and 3, everybody. We're a little long in the tooth on this one, but it's been a really fun morning show, and I think we all needed it. Amy Gill says, please remain calm. There's no need to spam chat. Just be here enters you. Thanks, Amy.
Okay.
Thanks, Amy. Good looking out. She's always looking out.
Shit, always looking out.
Always looking out. God of Death 26 says, guys, I have a serious question. Now let's take bets on whether or not this is a serious question. What do you guys think? Yes, serious question?
I'm going to say yes.
What about you guys? Yes, serious question? No? No, he says meh.
I'm gonna go with a no.
You're gonna go with a no. None of us think this is a serious question. Are David Blaine's magic tricks real? I saw him put an ice pick through his hand. What the fuck? How would we know whether or not they are real? Odds are no, they're magic tricks, and he didn't really put an ice pick through his hand, but he might be fucking crazy. Who knows? Who knows?
Who the fuck knows?
Who the fuck knows?
Obi-Wan says, subbed after the Let's Play reunion. Thanks to Amazon Prime. So worth it. Thank you for giving us a shot. There's been a whole bunch of new people coming into our community
Dude,
from
I
Let's
went
Play
to,
reunion, so it's great.
I was at Punchline last night for
Uh-huh.
the SF Showcase, which I do on Sunday night sometimes. I go to support some of my friends that are open micers that get to go up at Punchline. And had a guy come up to me. He was like, hey, I think we met before, but are you Nick Scarpino? And I'm like, I am. And he goes, I am a huge fan of Funhouse, and I saw you guys on the at the Let's
On
Play
the reunion?
reunion, and he goes, and now I started following you.
Awesome.
And I was like, fucking A, man, that's awesome.
Hell
so
yeah.
So we succeeded.
We
stole some of
succeeded.
their fans.
We did it. Yeah,
stole
let's
them.
keep going.
And I was like, cool, so you're not a fan of theirs anymore, right? And he goes, no, they're still better than you guys.
It's true. It is
They
true.
have Raul.
They are better than us.
They have Raul. Give us back Raul.
Let's see. What Dirt 28 says, the fact that Tim was introduced at Kevin's reception to Dancer Cadoro from Fast 5 is a travesty. It is a travesty. However, I made sure that song played during the dancing parts, and everyone came up to me and were like, "Did you do this?" And I was like, "Yes, I did."
Hell
this.
yeah, you did.
Of course.
I also made sure Pony was played just because I like to
Hell yeah, man.
ride that joke.
We had to
into the
ride
ground.
that thing.
We're gonna go into sub-only mode right now.
Snow Mike, how many friends does Nick have right now?
We're closing in at 169.
Yeah! We can cut it there, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hey, Rob, how much work you got left to do on gens?
Considering the PSN has crashed 3 times.
Yeah.
A lot.
I'm hearing excuses coming from the back row. What I want is
He's the one
results.
using a PlayStation.
What I want is results.
Double D, what do we at at Frank Camp?
Closing on 1,300.
There we go. Wow!
Making that
There we go.
progress. All right.
Let's see. Lexi Gunner says, Nick, did you see Kingsman 2? I did. I believe we're just going to save that for tomorrow because I want to talk to everyone about it. So we're going to do that. Yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow. And I think Tim watched Transformers and Ninja Turtles. So we're going to talk about all 3 of those.
Yeah. I watched Transformers last night.
That'd be great.
Holy shit, that was a bad movie. You can go look at my Twitter. I did a whole thread live tweeting as I was watching it, and it got bad. I'm seeing that we missed a couple tips.
Oh, I apologize. Let's go back and read them. I just want to love you, baby. Zyger.
A pretty insulting looking, kind of funny. Greg Miller Industries wouldn't have these kind of mistakes made.
It's true.
So, Mike, can you tell Greg that he needs to leave the room, please?
Boss, could you leave the room? You know, my secondary employee, he's not digging it. He's not digging it.
There it is.
Is there any more?
Zyger has given us a tip. Says, come at me, Mike. Love you all. He gave us a tip that was just shy of $5, but it was $4.69, so we're gonna read it. Plus, we love Zyger. This last week and a half has been kind of rough, but you guys always help make things better. Thank you for that. Can't wait to see y'all soon. Zyger, we love you, buddy. And Ignacio Rojas has given us a tip. Said, Greg, don't do this. Don't do something you'll regret. I promise I can change. I can be a better PSN friend. Just don't delete me. Double D, don't let him do this. I don't understand following people. Well, you and me both, my friend. I don't understand how the internet works either. My friend told me to get on Snapchat, and I was like, buh-huh.
Spacetime Dave says, Nick, when are you watching Blade Runner 2049? I finally saw the first one last night. We're watching it, 7 p.m. opening night.
Did we get the tickets? Mm-hmm. Great.
Pretty damn excited.
That's what's happening. I need to go back and watch the final cut and the shorts.
I think I'm going to do it tonight.
You should.
We'll see.
I'll be interested. Have you seen Blade Runner?
Long ago.
Yeah,
I was a wee little lad and I didn't understand
beautiful movie. You probably still won't understand it. Let's take one more and then we'll wrap this up. Mr. Yasman300 says, Nick, did you see American Made yet? No, I have not. That is what my wife lovingly refers to as a rental. We'll be renting that on DVR. What happened?
I want the fun clip, Greg.
Got it.
Okay, are we doing the fun clip today?
We're gonna do a fun clip.
Let's call chat then.
I want you to watch this, Greg, because it's very cool.
I tried to watch it off of Reddit. It didn't work for some reason.
Got it.
I'm excited to see this.
This video proves there is good in the world.
I hope this ends with just the same shot of Jen in the Slimer costume. Somehow. 7-year-old gets final clue of his birthday gift treasures.
In here. Go and ask Google.
Don't ask Google.
Hey Google, where's my birthday gift?
Happy 7th birthday, Kyler. Your birthday treasure is in the backyard near Glorious.
It's just a wonder, man. I love it.
Yeah, kids today have so fucking easy.
King Cobra.
You have to fight it. Your birthday gift is life if you can fight for it. This is proof that you're feeding your children too much sugar. I just want you to know with a healthy breakfast,
He
this
looks
kid
like
should have
Homer in that GIF. But it's crazy. This is like an exact sequel to the N64 kid.
You know, it's his dad.
Is it really?
I was like,
That'd be fucking awesome.
but I also love the sisters involved. Anyway,
That's nice.
shout out to that shit. I
Look
love
at
it.
you. Good
Oh.
job. Good job, parents. You got your kid a Switch. Good job. Tim, this has been fun.
This has been fun.
We'll be back tomorrow with more, same bad time, same bad channel. We'll talk Kingsman 2. We'll talk Transformers. Talk whatever the fuck we want to talk.
Yeah!
Yeah.
We love you guys. Of course, these 3 gentlemen will be here all day with us, whether they like it or not. Yeah, that's it. Stay tuned for Kind of Funny Games Daily. I'm Nick. That's Tim. And I'll be reading subscribers right now. We out.
We out.